So this day I helped my mother-in-law set up her own seed tray to start planting indoors for the summer. And of course, you know what we're planting. We're planting peppers. You know, it's always my joy to walk someone through gardening. I love to do it because I believe strongly that I'm helping them save money, pretty much, you know. And I was gonna say, here is how you save money on groceries, especially in these times where one cucumber is $1. Like, are you serious? I can literally plant one seed of cucumber, which is less than $1, and I'm gonna get like hundreds and thousands of cucumbers. Well, I'm exaggerating, but you get the point. So when you go to the grocery store and you see these vegetables and stuff like that, you just get like, I get annoyed because I'm like, no way they're selling this for us like this. And then they put, some of this vegetables and stuff like that has been filled with all kind of chemicals, and we're still gonna eat it for a high price. Yeah, that's when I'm like, you know what, I'm like, literally, anybody that seems even a tinge bit interested in gardening, my goal now is to push them into it. If they just have a slight interest, just make sure I just like tip them over to the other side and get them planting. So yeah, so anyways, typically I usually do the whole seeding and everything indoors, and then I give her the hardened plant. But last year, was it 2024, when I was pregnant? Yeah, January. Yeah, last year, I didn't do anything indoors. So I was like, hey, I can get you the seed trays and you can get started with it. But I gave it to her, but she didn't do it. She was like, you know what, you gotta show me. So anyways, I got her started on this here. I explained everything to her. It's a long video. I cut it short so you guys can see another round of setting up a seed tray. And this time I made sure to tell her light on. So I heard that lights on is like typically for everyone is a little bit different. Some people start the lights on right away when they set up the seed tray, and others wait for the for any sprout, like any first sprout, they just put on the lights. But either way, the point is that you need to get the lights on as soon as possible, because what the plants need to grow, they need sunlight, they need light, they need heat, they need water. Those three things are important in the successful germination of a seed. Okay, so that's what I was just teaching, letting her know here and showing her how I do it, so that next year comes, she's able to do it herself. And I also did a video for two things. One is to share with you guys, and also then to also give her the video too, so that she can look back at it and do it herself. So the other thing also is that in general, reason I do this vlogging also as well is also to go back myself, because I do this just once a year and then sometimes I forget some things. So I typically love to make videos also, so that I can go back myself and look at it. But today is really much, it's just a lot of talking and just blabbing and all that kind of stuff. But my gardening journey has been I think it's been quite interesting. I've gotten better over the years, and I always look forward to every summer starting the process and all that. And when someone asks me what was the hardest part, I think two things. For me, the hardest part in this process of starting indoors and then going outdoors and then all of that, I would say, is the hardening part. The hardening part is because if you have to go in, go out, go in, carry like what now I got like 60 plants. Carry 60 plants in, carry them out, take them for a little bit, put them back in, and all that. But I learned that the overcast days are the best days, because that's when it's not too sunny, not too hot, not too cold. It's just all right. So I started using the overcast method, and I think like the 3 days overcast method first, and then more exposure. So that's what I look out for generally. Well, there's more to come. And then the other part that I feel like for me is the hardest is the harvesting, because after you've done all this work, then there comes a period where you're constantly harvesting. I And even though you're like happy, it's like a lot too, you know. I guess a lot because maybe I'm doing myself. But that part also too, I feel like is the hardest for me. But I'm always happy too at the same time, because I'm like, wow, look at all the work I did, and now look at what I'm reaping here, the harvest, which I'm saving money for my family. They're eating something organic. Okay, organic, yeah. You know, organic things are expensive, but and then I'm doing it myself. I'm saving a lot of money for my family. I feel proud of myself that I've saved my family money, you know, and they're eating healthy. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for today's talk. Just like, you know, I thought it was really random, but I think this is fun. Anyways, have a good day. Bye.